Deep within a magical forest lived a wise old owl. Every creature in the forest knew him and respected his knowledge. One day, the owl announced a fun race through the forest. All the animals were excited to participate. There was a cunning fox, a lazy bear, a cheeky squirrel, and a boastful rabbit. They all lined up at the starting line with the owl. The race began, and the rabbit immediately shot off like an arrow. He was the fastest runner in the forest, and he loved to show off his skills. The rabbit was so confident that he decided to take a nap halfway through the race. He thought he had so much time to spare that he could easily win even if he took a little break. He curled up under a bush and fell fast asleep. Meanwhile, the fox was running along. He was much slower than the rabbit, but he had a trick up his sleeve. He knew a shortcut through the forest that would save him a lot of time. As he approached a tall tree, he veered off the path and disappeared into a hole in the trunk. The tree was so tall that it reached all the way to the finish line. The fox poked his head out of the hole and proudly looked around. No one was in sight. He had won, but just then, a twig snapped behind him. The sneaky fox turned around and saw the squirrel scampering down the tree. The squirrel had taken the same shortcut and beaten him. The fox sighed and continued on to the finish line. Further down the path, the bear was moving slowly but steadily. He didn't have the speed of the rabbit or the fox, but he never stopped moving. He took the long way around, making sure to stay on the marked path. At the finish line, the owl was waiting for the winner. When the rabbit awoke from his nap, he hopped the rest of the way to the line, but he was too late. The owl had already announced the squirrel as the winner. The rabbit hung his head in shame. He had lost because of his arrogance. The bear arrived soon after, and although he was drenched in sweat and out of breath, the owl congratulated him for winning. The fox came in last, but the owl praised him for trying his best. All the animals were confused. How had the bear won? He was the slowest one. The owl explained that the race wasn't just about being the fastest or taking shortcuts. It was about persistence and honesty. The rabbit had taken a nap and therefore hadn't followed the path. The fox had cheated by using a shortcut, and the squirrel, although fast, had been distracted by the cheering crowds and almost missed the finish line. Only the bear had stayed focused and kept moving forward. The animals all nodded, understanding the owl's words. The rabbit apologized for his behavior, and the four friends raced again, this time with the bear in the lead. They ran together, each focused and giving it their all. And although they were all different, they learned that day that they could all achieve great things if they worked together. From that day on, the animals continued to race, always remembering the importance of staying true to yourself and never giving up no matter how slow you are. After all, even a slow and steady bear can win a race. Thanks for watching, dears. The end.